Hey guys, got a little bit of a surprise for you. So guys, today's video is quite a simple one. It's going to be a duel guide as such versus frost mages. Mages are probably the second best class in the game at the moment behind warriors, and they are actually getting nerfed quite heavily next patch, so dueling them may well become simple, which is kind of why I'm making this guide now, as it's more of a challenge. Not a whole lot has changed mechanic wise from Cataclysm. If you get caught in a deep freeze, you're still dead, can't let him cast, and you basically have to control the fight and indeed control him. There is one ability that you need to watch out for, that's Frost Bomb. Quite frankly, this is going to hit for 200k plus, and sometimes a mage can just randomly fart, use Frost Bomb and take off 2/3 of your HP, which is mildly irritating, but there are many ways to counter it. So firstly, the talents that I use versus a mage. I'll keep it nice and simple and just show you the ones I actually use. Post haste, the first part of this is why I actually use it. Your disengage frees you from all movement impairing effects, so you get out of roots, etc., and you get a nice little sprint from. It's mainly just that snare breaker. Secondly, silencing shot, no brainer. 3 second silence on a mage is just fantastic for anything and everything. Exhilaration, now you might think, Spirit Bond, yeah, but let's be honest, the mage fight is going to be a minute maximum. So you need the burst healing that Exhilaration gives you. Throw of the Hunt, basically the best talent in this tier, all out for pretty much everything. Dispel their shields, Bestiary Wrath, pop off a couple of arcane shots, and yeah, you've done some pretty hefty damage. Next up, Blink's Rush. As I said before, it's a really short fight, so Blink Strike isn't as useful. You want the burst damage, you want the quick, reliable damage that Link's Rush gives you. Yeah, it's going to hit his pet a little bit, but who really cares? Because the fight's so short, it's still going to do more damage than Blink Strike would. Lastly, Glaive Toss. You're never ever going to be able to cast Power Shot versus Mage, maybe at the start, but there's not much point because they'll have all these shields up. And then Barrage, yeah, it's not really that brilliant. Doesn't do as much damage as Glaive Toss, I don't think. So yeah, Glaive Toss, and you also get the nice little nifty slow. Equally important are the glyphs. This is probably the best glyph that you can take versus a Mage. Mirror Blades, Deterrence, Reflect spells. Well, to put it simply, you win. If you reflect a deep freeze, you just can't lose. Also, if you reflect a Frost Bomb, GG. Camouflage Glyph, yeah, you want the opener, you want to be able to position yourself, you want to be able to dispel him at the start without him being able to appease and getting the opener on you, as that's never good. With this glyph, yeah, you always get the opener. The third glyph, well, there's a choice of Glyph Disengage, which increases the distance you travel when you disengage, or the Master's Core Glyph, which gives you slightly more freedom, but again, mages just spell steal it, any mage with a brain anyway. Glyph of Mempet, this will be a mandatory next patch, 5.1, as Bestiary Wrath will give immunity to your pet, but yeah, it's basically just a nice little dispel for your pet. Okay, so on to the duels. I'm going to be fighting Lord of Magic again, 2500 rated mage who has tier 2. Now I actually don't have tier 2, so I'm at a bit of a disadvantage, but never mind. Basically, if you just want to face roll and pop Stampede and Readiness, you can, but it's a little bit lame. I always hold back on these two spells to make the fight more interesting, as let's be honest, any Tom, Dick and Harry can beat a mage with ease using 5-minute cooldowns. Okay, so I typically start the fight off by firing 1 or 2 trank shots, and then I use silencing shot to cover myself, which gives me time to strip off the rest of his buffs. Any decent mage will use Pet Freeze straight away, as they get 2 fingers of frost stacks, so it's never a bad idea just to throw a Roar of Sacrifice up, unless of course he blocks, as you do need to stay ahead in the damage race. Most mages will just deep you out of the silencing shot, so you can try to deterrence it if you want. However, Lord is wise to my tricks, so sadly I don't tend to bother. Save Bestiary Wrath for the imminent deep freeze, and once he uses it, pop all your cooldowns, and you'll almost definitely force a block, which is totally fine. When he comes out of the block, be ready to prevent some damage. As you can see here, I put off a really clutch deterrence and reflective Frost Bomb, which is just massive. I then clean him again, tranking off another Ice Barrier, an Icy Veins, and his Alter Time. Alter Time is this ability here on the screen. If he uses it, anything you do is basically useless unless you dispel it, as he'll just go back in time to whatever health he was on prior to using the ability, so do make sure that you either play defensive or dispel it. I then Scatter Trap to force Trinket, and at this point he's literally out of options. I still have my Trinket and Self Heal. the engineering enchant to get a frost bomb off, which is a bit cheeky, so I use Stampede to compensate for this, giving myself some quick healing. Just a tip, use this macro when facing mages to instantly cancel any spirit mends you have up on yourself, so that the mage can't spell steal them. It's then just a case of cleaning his shields one more time and finishing him off. As you can see, I still have Readiness and Trinket because I was able to control the fight so well. I stopped a lot of his damage and indeed stopped all his CC. I'll now show you some of the other duels we had in normal speed. Hope you enjoy. Hope you found the video informative, guys. I'm going to make some more duel guides in the very near future. In the meantime, catch you later. Zumio out.